Joe Random, fresh off an impressive 2-home run performance. He'll look to keep that momentum. Here's the third baseman, Joe Random.
Joe Random.
This one is labeled. That one's back there. And that gets down in the corner. And here comes the runner. Relay, throw home. The tag, safe. And they've taken the lead. 1-0.
The second baseman.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Right there, we saw a fastball that was piped, and he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut. Next to hit, Trey Faltini. Now here's the 0-2. Grounder up the middle.
Come on, down, down, down.
Tosses to first. And with the inning over, that'll keep more runs. Up now, 2 gone and nothing brewing, but no time like the present to start a rally. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throws to first. And they get the out. Bases loaded with 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Jacob Gonzalez. Payoff pitch. On the ground to third. Pulls into second as a run scores on the play, and that ties the game. We're back here at the ballpark. Start of the 6th. Ben Gelman bringing you this one. And leading off, Joe Random. Swing, high fly ball to center field. Tracks it down for the out. 1 away. Almost got the inning started with a bang on that fastball. I'm sure he wishes he could have put that over the wall. Random up now with his team trailing. This offense needs a spark, so big AB here. Laced down the line for a base hit into right field. Now he turns for second. The relay, not in time. That's a leadoff double. And he's notched 2 hits now, both for extra bases. And now another base hit could even this one up. Here's the second baseman, Trey Faltini. And the 0-1 now. And the runner takes off for third.
Get here, hold it right here.
Steps on first for the out. Couple of pitches, a quick out. That'll work.
The left fielder, number 52.
The tying run just 90 feet away.
Good job. Drop him in right here. Here you go.
And the 1-2. On the ground to short. Weber. Tags the runner for 1.
Now batting, catcher Cade Hunter.
Lefty still on the mound, but the closer warming in the bullpen.
Ibarra.
On the ground to first. Steps on the bag. Ball game. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss, but he did a nice job to contribute. One down. Now the third baseman, Joe Random.
Random.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. That fastball was very hittable, but the swing just a touch too early. Pitcher needs to adjust. Here comes the 0-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And here's the 0-2. Ripped towards third. Now 2 out.
That is fifth. The center fielder, Leonardo Balcazar.
So 2 on and 2 out. And next. The cleanup hitter, Joe Random, 0 for 1. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. And it one-hops the wall. One run comes across, runner around third. Also crosses the plate. Nicely done, brings home two. Beautiful swing there leads to the double, and the hitting coach has to figure out how they can make that the default swing going forward. A minor leaguer who can unlock that swing consistently is going to be on the rise.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
Throw bounces and he's safe. Stepping to the plate for Chattanooga, Austin Hendrick.
Austin Hendrick.
To the right side. Murray takes it to the bag. That ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. All in all, 10 come to the plate. On to the next inning, digging in for the lookouts, Joe Random.
Joe Random.
Hard hit left side. Whips it to first. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the fifth.
The center fielder, Leonardo Balcazar.
One out, runner at second base. Joe Random now at the plate, 1 for 3.
Random.
Sizzling on its way to the outfield. Stop sign goes up at third, runners at the corners with 1 out. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. The 2-2, runner on the go. On the ground to the left, Carlson. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Austin.
Man at second here with 2 away.
Hendrick.
Austin Hendrick, the next to hit. 0-2, and the delivery. And now the runner breaks for third. Base hit into the outfield. Coming around third. Comes across to score, and they now lead by 9. Wallops this one out towards right center. It's carrying. And it one-hops the wall. One runs in. Another comes in to score. In there safely. Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. That's some textbook batting. Found a pitch in the heart of the zone, held back just a hair longer, and then he stepped through it and ripped it the opposite way. Backed off the plate that time. That'll back him up a bit. High in the air, out to right. Veras settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tags for home. Dives and makes the tag. Great effort for the second out. On that play, the outfielder knew he'd be trying to tag up. That's when you have to do the little things right, and we saw it. So 2 down. And next, the cleanup hitter, Wilfred Veras. Right back to him on the mound. And that's the ball game. He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win. Joe Random, the top prospect in the league. Steps in. Not an easy at-bat here. Young arm with nasty stuff and 0 feel. Swings and lifts this one to deep left. That's back there. And out of here. That's gotta feel good. And just like that, they're out in front. It's 3-0. I think he might have plans after this ball game. He wasted no time bashing that one over the wall. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing. This to third.
Beat it, move!
Sends it to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. One down. And the next batter, Joe Random. He's already homered in this ballgame. Swinging a high fly ball, sailing towards left center field, pretty deep, and it's out of here. Wastes no time on this one. 6th homer of the season, his 2nd of the night, and they add a run. It's 6-0. That ball was gone as soon as it left the bat. He absolutely smoked it. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. It's the large lad Burger's big inning. If 3 or more runs score in the bottom of the 6th, your ticket can be exchanged for a free absolute unit, Burger. The throw to first. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. Random stepping in now with the lead, looking to tack on some insurance runs. This one is labeled. Should be extra bases. Around first and heading for second. It's a double, 3-hit ball game. And he's put together quite a game at the plate. Got out in front, but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example of extending through the swing and following through to line that pitch. Runner takes off for third. Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner around third. Scores easily. It's an RBI single. It's 7-1.
Now batting, designated hitter, Austin. Now batting.
Here's the third baseman, Joe Random. 2 homers already in this one, and he's got a shot right here at making it 3 on the day. Get your popcorn ready, everybody. That's towards center. Baker in position. Gets there. Got it. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 5, 6, and 7 hitters will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Chattanooga ahead in this game, 8-1. First and second, 2 outs. And now the shortstop, Andy Weber. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bounces this one to second. On to first. Ball game. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Performances like this don't happen every day.
Scorpio child, it was written in the stars. I will be the one with 900,000.
Joe Random, fresh off an impressive 2-home run performance. They'll look to keep that. Locks in up against a standout hitter. What a matchup.
Number 24, Joe Random.
Swinging a high fly ball, sailing towards left center field. Pretty deep. Out of here. Made them pay for that one. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. He's gone deep in back-to-back games, and his timing looks pretty good at the plate right now. Clearly seeing the ball well. Left a low 90s fastball in a hittable location. Full marks to the hitter. He recognized the pitch early and belted it out. And now Joe Random. Already a solo homer in this one.
Random.
Swing and a drive.
Come on, extra base.
Is this one going to go? Hits the top of the wall. Headed for the plate. Scores easily. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Swings and flares it.
Go,
And a base hit right there. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time, and the run scores. It's a 5-0 ball game.
Center fielder, number 1, Tyson.
And now the right
Now
fielder.
batting, the right fielder, number 2, Samuel Zavala.
2 outs and nobody aboard. Bounces it to the left side. Random. Now the throw to first on the run. Throw off line, he's safe, and a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Joe Random will hit next. He's already gone yard in this game. That one is absolutely pummeled. This one's pretty deep. And that one's getting out of here. It's another long ball in this game. 8th home run of the season. 2nd home run of the game. And they add on. It's 8-1. What a game he's having at the plate. Showing off some serious slugging ability. 3-2 now. Hard ground ball, base hit, coming around third. Scores on that one. It's an RBI single, and it's 8-3. Random digs in now, playing with the lead.
The third baseman, number 24, Joe Random.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Got the bat head right to it, but a little bit ahead of schedule. Slow down the swing a hair, and that's a dinger. Hammer to left, and they're going to keep growing this lead. That one is gone. It's another long ball in this game. 9th homer of the year. That's home run number 3 of the game. And now, Joe Random. And now he's got a shot to turn an already memorable day into an historic day with a chance to hit his 4th homer of the ball game. It's been a tremendous performance to this point, but I'm sure he'd like to put the exclamation point on top with that. Dinger.
The left fielder, Jay Allen.
Man on at first, digging in for the Barons, Andy Weber. On the ground. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Steps on the bag, ball game. Every time up, he was a threat, and that's a big piece of why they got the win. Impressive showing for sure. Joe Random went yard 3 times last game. And next, the cleanup hitter, Joe Random. Big game at the plate last night. Knocked in 6 runs. Swing and a rocket. It's pretty deep. And that should get the job done. Runner tagging from third. And they're out in front with a 1-0 lead. Always nice to strike first and put your team ahead. Good situational hitting to score him from third on that sac fly. Nobody out, bases loaded. Next to bat for the Lookouts, Joe Random. And that one hammered. That's pretty far back. And it one-hops the wall. Coming to the plate. He's safe. They clear the bases. How about that? Clears the bases. Good solid contact on that hit and even better placement. These days when the ball gets hit to center, you almost expect that center fielder to run it down and make the catch. And here's the catcher, Cade Hunter. Well struck, right field. It's got a chance, and that one is gone. It just got out of here. 2 outs and runners at first and second. Stepping to the plate for Chattanooga, Joe Random. Absolutely unloads on this one to left field. Forget it. A home run. Wastes no time on this one. Home run number 10 on the year. And they tack on 3. It's 13-0. That makes it 3 straight games with a homer for him. I hope he's enjoying this run because it doesn't happen all that often. Foul ball there. Runner at second with 2 down. Base hit.
Find the ball, find the ball.
Holds up, forced to stop at third. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Stepping in, Cade Hunter. And the pitch. Runner on the move. Now a flare off the bat. Makes the grab on the run. Leading off the inning with a lead. Looking to be the spark to give him some more breathing room. This one is labeled. Pretty deep. This one's gone. Another homer. The 11th of the year, his second of the night. And they boost their lead. It's a 14-3 ball game. He keeps producing loud. So 2 on and 2 out. Coming up to the dish for Birmingham, Andy Weber. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Popped up.
Your ball.
Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Random really excelled in this game, helping lead them to the win. 4 hits, 2 of them home runs. Opposing pitchers will want to take note of how he performed in this one. If he puts together games like this frequently, he won't be at this level for long. Joe Random, fresh off an impressive 2. Now the third baseman, Joe Random, 4 for 4 last night. Grounds it to short. There with plenty of time, inning over. Man at second, 1 away. Now it's the right fielder, Wilfred Veras. 1 and 2, here's the pitch. That's to third. Random. Duna takes it to first. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out. Welcome back to Birmingham, top of the 4th inning.
Go 2, go 2.
And it's into the gap. Around first, hustling for 2. Into second easily with a leadoff double. That at bat was over in the blink of an eye. That ball was labeled 109 miles per hour. That is a really impressive cut. Uh-oh, runner broke early for third. And they put the tag on him for the out. A lot of pitchers balk when they've got a prime chance to catch a runner who jumps too early, but the pitcher did well to execute. They made him pay for breaking too soon. Top of the 6th, coming up to the dish for Chattanooga, Joe Random. Swinging a high fly ball, sailing towards left center field, pretty deep. And that one is gone. That's gotta feel good. And that's how they take the lead. It's 4-3. That was a big-time blast in a big-time spot. Swing and a drive.
Get out of here, ball. Get out of here.
And it's gone. An absolutely titanic shot. 13th homer of the season Second home run of the game. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 7-7. Huge moment and a clutch hit. Way to rise to the occasion. In the air to center. Baker should have this one. 1 up, 1 down. Well, he certainly wasn't willing to wait around. Just barely missed hitting that first pitch fastball out of here. 2 outs, runner on first base. Digging in for the lookouts, Joe Random. Swinging a liner into right field. And that's the end of the inning. So a run on 1 hit. And now the right fielder, Wilfred Barris. The 0-1. And there's a hit. And here comes the runner. Around from second, the tying run. Now the tag at second, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double. Go ahead, run.